Let's see what we got. Academic speaks on Boosie response to T-Pain saying Tupac wasn't a lyricist. Boy, T-Pain, you out your motherfucking mind. He must be drunk like he usually is, nigga. Don't ever disrespect Tupac like that, nigga. Tupac was one of the biggest lyricists. I give all praise to Tupac because it's like he one of the only niggas and lyricists that I give it to Kendrick too, but he one of the only lyricists who I could listen to this day. From now, I can't listen to no Biggie shit. I can't listen to no Rakim shit, no Nas shit. Barely could listen to Hove like that, but nigga, Tupac, I could bump damn near a lot of Tupac songs, a lot of DMX songs, a lot of who else got like just timeless music, you know what I'm saying? Like Jesus shit, like timeless shit, you know what I'm saying? But Tupac was definitely a fucking lyricist. Let me see what he talking about. I ain't even hear it yet and I'm talking shit, but
oh yeah, and Ross. I'm gonna be honest, Ross. I think you wilded out a little bit because you mentioned his wife when you were like, yo, I spend more on my cow than your wife. It goes a certain place when you mention people's wife. And by the way, somebody be like, well, you know that too. You said some stuff.
Like I said,
the niggas who have mentioned their wives is because I really
nigga.
Give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? Fuck them niggas, okay? And they all got pleas, so I mean, they realize they have more to lose than me. Okay, cool. Oh, my nigga Boosie commented on T-Pain. Let's get to that real quick. Yo, chat, I'm only on my third topic. Damn, I was supposed to get off of here. How long have I been streaming? Damn, I was trying to get off before 3 hours. Fuck. That's over. Let's see what Boosie said. Boosie did say some stuff. Where did Boosie say? Boosie. Oh, yeah, Boosie said this. He said this. By the way, I'll play the whole thing. This is what T-Pain said, and I'll read what Boosie said.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like and this gonna be some bullshit. And
Pac would have got killed sooner.
People gonna not Pac would have got. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Pac would have got killed sooner.
Yeah.
And he would have got his ass ate the fuck up.
Whoa,
what?
Hey, yo.
Lyricism wise,
crazy.
Pac would have got fucking ridiculous.
Yo, Boom, I know you in the chat. Why were you not? Yo, listen, I want to do like a podcast, me, Boom.
Because the niggas out here for real. Bro, Pac was the crazy lyricist at our time because ain't nobody else have no platform.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna disagree respectfully with that, just because look at what drill music is now. Like, fuck lyrics, it's all about disrespect. And when you say, yo, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If the platforms would have been what they are now, Pac would have got ate the fuck up.
By who?
Bro, do you?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, so that was the conversation. What happened was, so Boosie said this: Tupac was a great lyricist. You probably wouldn't understand him if you've never been through the struggles that this world brings. T-Pain, I disagree. The lyrics and the songs these days last a couple years and they're gone because they don't have meaning. The lyrics don't touch your heart. I wholeheartedly agree with Boosie, but I also agree with Pain. I think T-Pain probably meant just pure lyricism in terms of actual, pure flash lyricism. And dash. But I agree with Boosie because what lasts is not really flash and dash, is if it has some basis, has some meaning, if it has some relatability, if it could be, the reason why when Pac does songs like Dear Mama or Brenda's Got a Baby, and some of the great lines he's ever said like throughout music, the reason why it lasts is not just because he died and because he had this great history. It's just that those songs were relatable. The songs were timeless.
And
I
see
that. He was dealing with subjects that like everybody was going through in society and still go through now. A woman
Biggie music wasn't timeless.
Now want to keep because they don't feel like they're ready, and they didn't get an abortion, and now they're trying to figure out how to get rid of it because they want to get back to a certain lifestyle. This is all like real shit, So that's where I think when people hear lyricism, and this is where I'll give T-Pain a bailout. Like when people hear
even people like Jadakiss, he's a good lyricist and he's a fire rapper, got good bars and shit, but he don't make good songs, or he don't got a lot of hit songs and songs that a nigga really will ride around listening to type shit. But when you talk about rapping, he one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? But Tupac had like, I still gonna listen to Tupac's songs, you know what I'm saying? And he was spitting bars and had real shit on
the skill.
Ain't nobody doing that like that no more but Kendrick.
We're talking about the meaning. Like when Pac said certain shit, the meaning and the influence of it has lasted just all these years. That's why it's so phenomenal.
For real.
I've never said that Pac's the greatest rapper in hip hop, but I do think that Pac is the greatest hip hop artist.
That's
Like
a
name
fact.
me another artist,
I
and
believe so.
again, you might be like, oh,
Tupac,
you're one of those fans who are
DMX,
just hypnotized by some of the things and the narratives
Kendrick
about
Lamar.
it. But yeah, his lifestyle does come into play too. Like it's someone who was living his reality. He was putting music to it. He wasn't just making up fiction. But not only that, he was speaking for much more than himself. He was speaking for people who were oppressed. He was speaking for people who didn't have a voice. That shit has meant shit. Like, I remember the night, I kid you not, 2008, when Barack Obama got elected to office. Nigga, I remember playing Tupac's, and I see no changes. Wake up, come on, like, just be like, yo, we'll never have a black president. Like, that's one of the things he said in there. That shit.
You know how long and how many years they kept remixing like Tupac verses? Like you could take a verse off an old Pac song and put that bitch on like any type of beat and that bitch would go. That bitch would ring. People went to thinking it was like new Pac verses. They're like, damn, you heard that new Pac verse? Not even knowing that's an old Pac verse that been out. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, the way he was flowing that bitch, you could put it on any beat and that bitch still go off
like
to this
he was
day.
speaking to the reality of where we were at.
He stopped doing it, but that was like a few years ago. Like,
and that was
a few
the
years
time
ago. But back in my day, like a good 10
that
years
song
ago.
meant a lot because that was changing. His song was literally called Changes. And you literally saw shit change. We're like, oh shit, we're having a black president. And I don't know, like for me, that meant a lot. So yeah, Pac to me is much more than a lyricist. Like, bruh, there's mad niggas who I consider lyricists don't rap about shit. Half of these lyricist niggas don't rap about nothing. You feel me? Like they have no experience. Don't they know how to rhyme words, man? Like that shit is a dub. But this is one of the reasons why street music has always been prevalent. You know why? Because when the nigga's rapping about his real life, going through the struggle, people trying to kill him, people trying to hurt him, people are jealous of him, people are trying to take away what he got. Bro, that shit resonates. Chief Keef didn't have to be a fucking a poet.
Chief Keef is trash. Y'all really go listen to his songs and think about his career. Chief Keef trash. He one of them niggas who overhyped, way overhyped. He just the nigga who brought in like drill music, and it was different at that time. But when you listen to it now, like I said, it ain't timeless. You go listen to it now, that shit trash. Don't Like still go ring off, but the lyrics and all that shit trash.
But he didn't have to be like all this crazy to convey the emotion of what real raw hip hop is.
Young Boy got
really,
some shit. He got certain songs that like
reality.
Painful, meaningful,
and
mean something.
That's where that lyricism shit comes in, because there's certain people who could portray a reality in very colorful ways with lyrics and with metaphors and similes and all these type of colorful things. But fuck that, the bare bones.
Boosie is actually
really
a good artist. Like he actually make good music, good
real
songs if you really go listen to.
And that's why I've
Boosie
always
old
said,
projects and shit.
Like there ain't no Kendrick song, there ain't no Drake
jail.
song that made me feel like how when I listen to like 10 or 20 Pac songs that made me feel, nigga. And some of those things I've never been through. Being sincere, being genuine, being organic.
T-Pain, you stupid, nigga. You don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Isn't true to reality. I don't like reading fiction books. I like reading the shit that could seem real, and even if there's no over exaggeration, and he lived, and his music was a soundtrack of what he lived for years.
If Pac was still alive, he would have adjusted with the times and the beats and everything. Man, I can only imagine how he would have been.
With all due respect to certain people, I don't even want to.
He would have lasted the test of times, though. He would have been up there with the Jay-Z's and shit like that. He would have been a rich motherfucker and one of the best to ever do it if he was still alive.
They might be way more lyrically capable than Pac, but their music ain't never hit me like that, ever. And I think that's what was special to me.
Yeah, and nobody music ever hit me like Pac, but
category to put him under, but
Kendrick shit.
For me, it's just I think Tupac's the greatest hip hop artist, and I think behind Tupac, I think Kanye's right there.
Nah, I don't put Kanye up there, but I'll put DMX up there.
My opinion on that.
Tupac, DMX, Kendrick Lamar.
Glad I addressed that. I love Pain and I love Boosie.
For real. I'll put them three up there. I wouldn't put Kanye up there, especially since Kanye got rioters. He don't make his own shit. He the whole team of right. Like, nah, I don't consider Kanye one of the greats. If y'all want to argue about it, put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe.